KK, the
100%.
you continue to write after the climb are all business focused. That sort
Yes.
of came where you honed or focused your writing. Why is that? What is it about business that's so important to you?
The Sanskrit, the Indian Sanskrit wording actually have a term for this. We have what they call vasanas, nature. We are born with a certain nature in us. And some people call it talent. Some people call it maybe natural inclination or natural talent. I strongly believe that mine is one of business, one of being an entrepreneur. You know, some people will be either a doctor, will be a teacher, will be a priest, or along those lines. But mine is that of an entrepreneur, one of business. And I mean, when I was 8, you know, that's when my cousin and I, Vincent, started businesses. And I kind of discovered this when I was 9. I said, hey, Vincent, we've actually been doing this thing, which he actually introduced me to it. He's, you know, somebody who's always, when we parted ways, because I stayed with his family for a few years when my mother went to college education, to teachers college, to upgrade her education in that space. And that's when we started selling stuff, you know, and it was so natural. I literally realized 10 years later that, oh, is this what they call entrepreneurship? Actually, I'd been doing this thing this entire time. And I then worked for Sage, which was called Pastel at the time, when I was 22, 23, for about 2-3 years. That's when I truly learned the art of business, because I was helping businesses improve their payroll compliance, accounting compliance, implementing systems and training them how to use those systems. And it just opened my eyes up to this whole new world. And I started realizing where part of my failures were coming from is I didn't have processes, structure, systems to help run that business. And to answer your question, Lee, I'm writing these books primarily for myself first, because not only have I been learning through others and through observing and through helping clients, but I want to document what I'm learning so that I can share with others. But more importantly, it's for myself first. And the business blueprint was really a way for me to put the critical pieces of building a business, putting them together into a framework, into a methodology, which is now called the A-Game Business Blueprint. And after that, you know, the books that followed were really subsections of that methodology, because it talks about personal development, and within personal development, there's things like purpose, personal vision, your values, and so on. And then the business model and the business strategy, marketing, sales, branding, corporate identity, and then the people components, culture, processes, and systems that will help you to systematize and to amplify that business. So those are the 4 pieces of the methodology, high level, that is. And the following books after that were really parts of the modules after that. And that's how all the other books came about. And I love business. And I think business is really a key to unlocking wealth and prosperity, especially for us Africans. And I think it's both a science and an art, which I love. You know, I'm both logical and artistic and creative. So I love the combination of both. And also, maybe this is just as important for me and maybe for others. Hopefully others will come to appreciate this. Lee, I cannot separate my personal life from business. For me, they are one and the same. And so as much as I've written about business books, I've been writing about my journey, so to speak, my personal life journey. And so that's been a way of me becoming the person that I've become, and hopefully will become a better person as I publish these books, because I learn a lot from the process.
Thanks, KK. You know, just for me, there's the sense of being absolutely personally invested and connected to what you're writing. So even though you're saying, oh, it's business, and we often, we use this thing, oh, well, it's either personal or it's, and you've conflated those and said, no, I am my business. I am in my business. And as I grow, my business grows. And as my business grows, I grow. And you sharing your growth journey with others
Yes.
who will be at different stages along the road. So
Yes.
they're able to pick up where they are at and to be able to say, okay, I connect with this. And again, it's personal, isn't it? It's about me and what I can have, because business, while there are principles, it does relate back to who we are as individuals, and that makes every business unique.